Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by lightenuptrading.com and viewing our videos here on YouTube as well. Our ES chart that we have in front of us now is one full day of trading for yesterday. The date is on the screen. We have November 29th, 2011. And our box on the left is overnight trading, and the box on the right is the end of trading at 4 o'clock. We're going to go over our trades as per our trading rules that we use on our daily webinars at lightenuptrading.com. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit and discuss exactly why we're taking trades, and if you need to see more information on exactly the rules we're using for the ES, please go to our site and go to the ES bar and watch our first video, which is titled Start Here. That gives you a good rundown of exactly how our setups work. To explain our first trade here, we're going to look at overnight trading and get an idea what was happening before that. 9:30 open there. We don't have any trades marked because we just don't have the market participation. At 9:30 we happen to get a signal to go long, and I'll explain why here. What we're looking for in our rule set is the purple RSI to run down into the 10s, and then we're looking for a pullback of the green RSI into the purple RSI. So what we want is this kind of configuration right here. We want this kind of pattern. We've got the purple down in here in the 10s. We didn't have it right here yet, and then we have the little shakeout going here. So we had a sort of a bowl forming, and that's the shakeout. So there's our entry right there on the blue bar, right in there. And we are going to go to the next trade. Next, what we're doing is looking for a pullback entry. If we had happened to miss this trade here, we're looking for a pullback entry. And to define a pullback, the things that need to occur are the purple RSI is irrelevant for a pullback entry. The green RSI needs to break the 10 level. As it's breaking the 10s, we're watching the bars here, which we're painting gray, so there's no need to get in a trade yet. And we get a yellow. These are outside our Keltner channel. We're starting to see value here, and a blue bar for confirmation. So that we enter on this bar right in here at this level, and we are in that trade. We also have another pullback in here, a pullback entry. As long as we have confirmation on color, there's a blue bar right in here. That is our entry signal, and we might have gotten a few more here. Certainly it shouldn't have been a losing trade for anyone. Now this possibly could have been a losing trade, but again, this is a fairly good signal here in that we've got the purple RSI meeting right at the 10 with the green RSI meeting at the 10 level as well. And I'm marking this because it is a signal based on our rules. So whether it was a good trade or bad trade, I want everyone here to see the good and the bad. So at the end of the day, you can count these up and decide whether they worked for you or not. So you may have, depending on if you moved your stop up or took profits before it came back against you, you decide whether that was a winning or losing trade there. It could have been a scratch, but it shouldn't have been a stop out, depending on at what point you're going to allow yourself to take some profits. The next trade also, as you can see here, just from the feel of the market, it was trying to impress upon us that it was slightly bottoming, and then this unusual move down is the takeout move. So what we have here is another situation with the purple RSI under the 10 level, and we have a green RSI coming back to break the 10s and almost touching right in here. So right at that level, we're outside the Keltner channel. We have another signal, and we have another purple bar right at this level here. So that is your signal for that trade. We'll look at this. We did not have in here the green RSI returning back to the 10 area. It came up short. So what we're doing is we're still looking, we're waiting for it to come back down in here. We're not getting the colors that we need yet, so we don't have value forming yet. We have, zoom in even closer here, we have one yellow bar right here, but it's not confirmed by a blue bar, so we get a little bit more of a downtrend, and we get gray going directly to blue, which is just as strong as a gold to blue. Okay, so there's your signal. That bar right there is after that paints and completes, that's an entry signal. We'll go back here. We have a new lower low. We have divergence on these two prices, so I need to add this as another trade. So that is a trade signal right there generated. Let's look at this one right here. Here's another one. We're meeting at the 10s both, and that's a strong move down to take out the last remaining people who are just beyond this double bottom here. And there's a little move up. We have no interest in any of these levels at this point. We've got the green coming back here and touching the 10s, but we do not have a color bar and the value generated yet. Right in here we do. We have a lower low here. This is an entry signal, and depending on where here's the low of the previous low, you've got another little tick down. But what we're seeing here is divergence on this RSI and divergence here. So either one of these could have been trades as well. This could have been another entry, another if you had missed this. I'll pull back into here. Yellow going to red is actually stronger than a yellow going into blue. Okay, so this is a better trade than even just picking up a blue bar or this yellow to blue bar. Okay. Go through here. Neither of these trades came down into the 10 area. So regardless of us getting a blue bar in here, we don't have this signal adding. So we want all these things to generate at the same time. Alright, now we have one more signal right in here, which happens to be the green RSI coming down in here and meeting the purple RSI. They're very, very close, and when you generate a signal in there, that is a long signal. So that's the end of our day there. Not a bad day, just a little bit of up and down. I'm going to zoom out here so we can see these a little clearer. And I'm going to go through these real slow so you can decide. You can take time to count up the trades, how many you feel are good, how many you feel are bad trades. There's one there. This is a good trade. This is not, it should not be a money losing proposition on this trade. This one could have been a break even or scratch or a stop out. This is a good trade. Good trade. You can decide on this one. It's a good trade. You could decide on this one too. We had one more little dip down, actually two little dips down, but you know, we're at a good area here, depending on how much risk you're taking below your stops and below the last lows. Give an idea whether you feel those were good trades. Anyways, just wanted to mention real quick, the ES is optimized completely different than the YM or gold or any of the other charts. They're just not changed. We just haven't changed the tick information. All of these things are independently calculated based on standard volatilities. You don't get as many trades as the YM or the NQ. You just be very specific about what you'd like to trade, how many times, and pick your spots. And if you have other things you're using, fibs or GAN calculations, that would be fine. You can add them to these. And if you're thinking, well, my fibs put me in this area here, just use our webinar to add to your ability to trade. But these are the calculations I use to trade. It's pretty simple. All you need to do is look for the rule set. So if you're trading by the rules and trading off support, things like that, but you can see I think we did pretty good, and we usually do. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 good ones. 1, 2. Let's even call that one a bad one. 3. All right. Good ones had quite a good number of runs in them. And oh, there's another one. There's 8 good ones. Okay, so all right. Anyways, I wanted to say again, thank you for all the subscribers. We love to get some good emails from everyone. So thanks again, and we'll keep doing what we're doing. Thank you. Bye-bye.